What's going on, BoostedMob family? It's your boy BoostedTrav, and I'm pretty excited about today's video. As I might have mentioned some of the previous videos on the preparation stages to get to this point here today, to actually start wrapping the car. I have wanted this type of blue for a very long time. And to be very frank, when I first went to buy a BMW M3, I would have loved to have gotten a Santorini blue M3, but they were incredibly rare, and if there was one on the market, they were asking a substantial, larger amount of money than, the current M3s. The Fire Orange, the Lime Rock Edition, and the Santorini, as well as some of the special exclusive matte ones, at the time were like $15,000 to $20,000 than a well-optioned one in like a standard color. So I never went that direction. And then when I finally first went to wrap the car, at the time there wasn't the perfect blue that I was looking for, and they said that satin material was a little bit noob friendly for a person who's going to take the venture of wrapping their car for the first time. So that's why I chose satin black, which it has been satin black for about 4 years. But today we're finally going to do the transformation towards that OEM Santorini-like look. Now, it's not exactly Santorini. It's actually Vvivid Vinyl Smurf Riviera Blue, but it's a very close similarity, and I'm super excited for this. So I'm gonna go ahead and actually get prepped. I'm gonna only do the trunk today to kind of just dip my feet in the water and see if this is something I'm gonna be able to do, and which regardless I'm gonna be able to do, but just to kind of feel my way into it, and if I mess up then I'm not losing that much vinyl. But yeah, let's go ahead and get that started. Walked on in and up to the front door like there was a visitor. I don't understand. Where did they go? There he is. Yeah, adios, guys. Yeah, you can really see that blue coming through today. It's very interesting. I just can't get over this color, guys. It was short-lived again. I do like Jerez black, but it's obviously not the color that I'm truly looking for. It's not a bad color, but it's not the color. And the color... Golly, I thought I could one-arm that. This is the future, boys. This is the future. So I went to my favorite place, Amazon. I love me some Amazon. And I bought some goodies so that I can actually wrap this car right. This is my car graveyard. Eventually it's gonna get moved back to the garage because I'm getting yelled at about this. But I got some knifeless tape from 3M, which this will be very well welcomed when I start prepping the car and everything like that. This is actually a Dremel. I will be explaining why I need this Dremel in the future. I don't want to give away the beauty of what this Dremel is going to allow me to do, but it's here and I'm excited. Got the heat gun. I wrapped my first car, no heat gun. Big mistake. I got the heat gun this time. This should help me tremendously when I start actually wrapping the car. Let me go ahead and open this package really quickly and share the final goodies. Well, this is in a very lukewarm packaging. I'm gonna have to stop for a very quick second to kind of share with you guys what's in here. All right, so I got it all opened. Here are the goodies in here. This is a bunch of felt that I can use on this. So obviously this is going to be where the magic happens. This is the tool of wisdom. I got the blade cutter so I can zip me some vinyl. Oh, I got two just in case I get a friend who's down for the cause. Gloves, obviously to keep fingerprints low and be able to actually use my fingers to massage some of the wrapping. This is like a bunch of extra blades, but got the knife and some magnets so I can actually, ooh, those are some strong magnets. God, yeah, these are powerful. This will be what can hold the vinyl up so that I can do a one person job when getting things prepped. And actually, this is the blades. So what is in here? Oh, these are the tools so you can tuck the material, down in there and kind of lift some of the weather stripping so you can get the vinyl up under there. So that's everything, guys, that I'm going to need. And outside of that, you need to get alcohol 70%, so that you can prep the car, any degreasers, anything like that to get the paint ready before you actually lay the vinyl. But I've already kind of done a part of that step already. But I'll obviously still do a alcohol spray, wipe down, and then I lay the vinyl. So I'm excited to go ahead and get that started. What I'm not excited to do is go back in that garage. Guys, I'm in Texas now, and I love summer, I love hot weather, but you cannot work out in that garage in the summer. It is so hot. Like, I was out there for about 5 minutes, I started sweating down my back. Coming back inside, it makes you regret ever having to go out there. But I'm gonna try for you guys, for the sake of the YouTube vlogging, I'm gonna try and lay this vinyl. I may regret it, and I think I might actually need to store my vinyl inside because of just how hot it gets out in that garage. It's crazy. I'm gonna need to seal that garage up, get some fans in there so that I can actually work in there year round, because 8 months out of the year, you're killing yourself out there. What's going on again, everyone? So we're about to try and cut a piece so I can put it on this hood. So give me a quick second to go ahead and do that, and then we'll see if we can make this happen. Okay, so we got our first piece. We'll go ahead and try and get this all set up. We're gonna try and lay this bad boy on this like glass, and pray it's easy for me to squeegee this bad boy. So yeah, let me go ahead and I'm gonna try and heat it up a little bit first so that I can try and lay it better and see how that works out. And the top of the trunk's basically done. I just gotta cut around and get the sides done, but this wasn't that bad. Probably about 15 minutes to lay this one piece. I'm feeling pretty good right now. I'm feeling like I could do this. So we'll find out as we progress. Yeah, I'm pretty happy, and I'm pretty excited about this transformation. Alright, let me show you guys real quick. I'll say it's not perfect. I'll point out a couple of things I wish I didn't do, but I think overall, for a first pass, I'm pretty satisfied. So the first thing that I'm kind of mad on is in some areas, hold on, let me get this to focus. In some areas right here, so I actually gotta get that, there's a little piece right there. But in some areas I over tucked, in some areas like you can see where to go. This is me being very picky. I saw it, but it disappeared. But I'll point out the obvious one. Right here, I underestimated smidge. You can see that little bit. Now, if I was paying somebody, I would literally make them redo this whole hood just so they can make sure this corner was perfectly wrapped. And you can see also here, right there. But I mean, that's, for me, not enough for me to complain. Like, in the grand scheme of things, the main bulk of this looks really good. It's just a couple of minor mishaps along the spoiler that I'll be able to live with. But overall, I think I can call this a success. What's going on, BoostedMob family? So we have the trunk top done, and I went ahead and just did the gas cap. So what I'm working on right now is I just put alcohol cleaner on this to get this all prepped. I'm gonna lay some knifeless tape, and I'll show you what that looks like in a second to kind of show you what my next step's gonna be. But I'm basically about to wrap the bottom part of this hood in blue and use a little bit of satin black wrap to kind of outline around the license plate. So I'll show that off in just a second. So it may be hard to see, but basically I put the knifeless tape down. And I already did part of it. I apologize for not showing. This is actually already wrapped satin black, this insert. So I have knifeless tape going around because I'm about to wrap this in blue. And then it'll keep this area in the satin black. So you'll get a better idea what I mean when I actually start wrapping. But I'm gonna go ahead and try and lay this wrap and get started on doing that. So let me set this camera up. Peel the backing off. I think one thing I'll say, the more and more I'm messing around with this wrap, once you like can understand that this stuff is really pliable, then you end up working. Don't do what I just did here. Got my corner stuff. That helped me get the air bubble that I had right there. I'm just trying to lay the vinyl over the knifeless tape that I have here. So now I'm just gonna very quickly edge around here, get all this edged up, edge around this light, get that tucked, edge around that light, get that tucked, and then I'll knifeless tape and I'm good to go. So I'm gonna stop right here and I'll show you guys what I mean in just a second. So now you can kind of get a better idea on what I'm trying to do. So I did this in 2 pieces because there's already this seam line here that I can run against when I connect these. So this is the only 2 contact points on this bumper where you'll be able to see that, but there's already a line, so it makes it easier for me not to one piece this bumper. I'm sure there's professionals out there that do, but I don't think the value of one piecing this is gonna be worth it. I kept this satin black, as you can see, so when I take the knifeless cut around this edge, it should meet pretty nicely against that area. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that real quick. Always suck at getting it started. And just run this all the way through, just like so. Then I can go through, grab the line. Oh That ain't cool. Oh, that ain't cool. Wow. Wow. So the freaking vinyl, when I peeled the vinyl off that, look what it did. That is really unfortunate. So now I'm gonna have to do the black again. That is next level unreal. I'm actually very pissed off about that.